kind of dork is named after a waterfowl?
Ow. Generic control, and the duck goes me. We're back with some more Death Battle action. Today we have Haihachi Mishima versus Geese Howard. That second name is so much easier than the first name. You want to check out my reaction to the last Death Battle, which was Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, a playlist on my channel with all of my other Death Battle reactions going in chronological order. I know I'm skipping around. I know I skipped a couple due to copyright. I think I skipped the Kill la Kill one because of copyright, or not copyright, because of spoilers. And I also skipped the Mikasa one because maybe I will react to Attack on Titan in the future. I think I actually finished second in my last anime poll. I'm actually just watched episode 1 of Demon Slayer over on my anime channel. It's called The Duck Goes Anime if you want to check that out. But I'm looking forward to this. Current record is 67 and 45. I've kind of gotten the last 2 in a row correct, which is awesome. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the results. I don't know anything about either of these two, the Tekken or King of Fighters. So this should be interesting. Shout out to the patrons. They get videos there early. Live until I have a paywall on the channel. $3 a month gets you all my reaction videos a day early. But let's go ahead and jump on into this one. I'm not familiar with these at all, so I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you're a patron, really thank you. And if you're subscribed, really thank you. I read all your comments. I butchered his name.
Geese Howard, karate kingpin behind the king of
I kind of want to go for him just because Geese. I'm Duck, he's Geese.
As talented at martial arts
as they are terrible at being dads.
Oh, that's him. Oh, okay.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Okay, he was the one that threw his son off the cliff.
Weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Current record 67 and 45, by the way. Shout out to Corey for wow. How did my cable get caught that way?
It's a multinational conglomerate so powerful it can field armies massive enough to conduct world wars. Its leader is the enigmatic martial arts master Haihachi Mishima. His goal: world domination.
But all that with that terrible hairstyle.
Like an extreme sport. He taught his super
75, 5'11", he's 6 foot.
And if he doesn't like you, he'll strap you to a rocket ship and launch you into space. He's like a kung fu Wolverine Elon Musk.
He can't be Japanese.
Well, he
wow.
sure is something, all right.
The words you're looking for here are ruthless and bastard, Wiz. Heihachi didn't like how his dad, Jinpachi, who looks like the Charizard to his Charmeleon,
he does.
Business. So he locked him in a basement to die and get possessed by a demon.
Heihachi built the Mishima.
What? I just watched Demon Slayer episode 1. Reacted to it.
The world. And believe it or not, he's also a family man with a wife and child.
Sucks he had to kill his new baby mama with his bare hands after she got possessed by a demon too.
He had no choice.
This was the Devil Gene, and it would prove to be Heihachi's greatest adversary for the rest of his life. Fearing his son Kazuya had inherited this gene and its terrifying demonic power,
that's his name.
He did what any loving, supportive
threw him off a cliff.
Toss his bitch ass off a cliff. If he climbed back up, it meant he was a devil. If he didn't, that meant he was A-OK. Except for being dead.
Which is basically
which is
what
like witching.
Peasants did to witches. The
Yep.
Mishima are
with
fashion.
I think it was called
now,
ducking.
Truly alone, without love or family holding him back, Heihachi could focus on one thing.
I've never played a attacking game.
And not just the kind that lets you finance a satellite in order to kick family members you don't like out of it, but the punchy, kicky kind too.
Heihachi is a practitioner of Mishima-style fighting karate, based on real-life Goju Ryu, also
I was
known
about to
as
say, like, you made his
hard,
own.
soft style.
Oh, that's
Ice
too
cream?
easy, even for me, Wiz. Goju Ryu combines hard striking kicks and
Demon
punches
Slayer.
with open hand circular techniques for
Episode 1 was
scrambles,
really good.
takedowns, and throws.
Heihachi's fighting style is aggression personified, with such techniques as the Dragon Uppercut, Slash Punch Combo, and Demon Scissors.
And if he really wanted to, he could impale you on one of his hair horns. Maybe.
Can he really?
Heihachi has even mastered
What is in
the
his
use of
hair that
heat
makes
or
that
spirit
sharp or
to
hard?
manifest lightning, like in his classic Electric Wind God Fist. His ki can even enhance his physicality
He uppercut a
to frankly
bear.
absurd levels.
Like the time he caught a bullet in his mouth. I'd say that's crazy, but he did the same thing
What
to
kind
a
of bullet was
tomahawk
that?
before shattering it with his teeth. How much
Oh.
of that blade did he swallow? Dude must have gave his beehole braces.
Or the time he was dogpiled by a
Ow.
bunch of Russian androids called Jacks, which all self-destructed, annihilating the temple he was in.
Yeah, he got up a bit later, infuriated, I'm sure, by the world's audacity
how big was the
to
explosion?
declare him dead from such a paltry wound.
Other Jack
yeah.
were strong enough to destroy a 6-mile-wide apocalyptic asteroid and survive being blasted by a satellite laser.
By taking a look at the size
What?
of the blast compared to the height of the clouds, this laser was packing around 1.6 megatons of TNT.
It seems kind of small numbers for Death Battle.
That hatchet must have tore through his
Boomstick.
Can't stop thinking about it, Wiz. Either
Yeah.
end it's coming out of, it's not gonna be good.
Jack Sevens.
After decades of dominance, Heihachi finally hosted the King of Iron Fist tournament.
And
Of
who
course,
should
because
show
fighting
up to
games
the
love
fight
their
but his son
tournaments.
Kazuya for the salty
Like the
rubback.
Mortal Kombat
Grown up
tournament.
and definitely not dead by Cliff. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to beat the shit out of my dad and toss his ass off a cliff. Probably what Elon Musk's son will do after he finds out what his dad named him.
He actually just had a new kid.
Man, he and Heihachi are kind of
Isn't it like Kyle?
Super rich and weird, and I don't even want to think about Heihachi with a Twitter account.
Well, except for the whole martial arts thing. Musk is just some pasty lazy.
I did Taekwondo, I did karate, Kyokushinkai.
Oh man, he's been Heihachi all along, and that means his son is Kazuya.
Fun fact,
Someone
Elon
keep
Musk is
their
actually
eye
the
on him in
richest
case he throws
African
him off a
American.
cliff. But hey, Musk,
Yeah, he's
if you
American.
ever host
African
a King
American,
of
I guess.
Iron Tesla tournament, give
Kind
me
of
a
weird,
call.
you know?
Despite his
That was the
humiliating
thing.
defeat, Heihachi returned to battle his son once again, and this time tossed him into a volcano. These people really have a fetish for this one particular kind of execution, especially
Yeah.
considering it never works.
Beating his son ain't too shabby, considering Kaz is one of the strongest fighters in the entire world, even without the devil gene, which, surprise, turns him into a goddamn demon. He can fire laser beams fast enough to hit a satellite in a fraction of a second. And
That's
yes,
the
this
far
is
distance.
the same satellite we keep bringing up.
Measuring how far
Really?
Kazuya was from the satellite,
How many satellites do they have?
laser
One?
would have to be moving at just over 1% the speed of
Wait,
light.
Sparky
And
Boom Man,
Hatchmeister
is that
was
what you
fast
are?
enough to intercept this same beam in order to save Kazuya's life from his evil devil self. Maybe he had a change of heart. Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay. Or I could be wrong. Not
Why is it
after
not just
that.
blasting
Man,
through
they
him?
really hate each other. Even Heihachi's grandson Jin got in on the action. 3 generations of Mishima men bonding over throwing each other off cliffs.
After living a life consumed by hatred, the
why do they
drive
just
for
love
power,
that?
And that, Heihachi reunited with Kazuya
I
for
look better in
one
a
last
thong.
battle to the death, and shed a single tear at his son's complete transformation into a monster.
Oh,
Did you
he
throw him off the
didn't
cliff?
care. Maybe all of that crazy Bond villain bluster was just a facade for the heartbreak he suffered at destroying his own family and creating a cycle of violence, as so many fathers
And
have before him.
he's the one that started the cliff
Yeah.
dropping.
He fought Kazuya as he lived. A man. No cyborg enhancements, no devil gene, no whatever
What
Yoshimitsu
is that?
Heihachi fought his literal demons with nothing more than his stubborn, egomaniacal refusal to give up until he could stand no longer.
Those who live by the
And then got
volcano
thrown into a
die by the
volcano.
volcano. Well,
So that's how he
at least
actually
until
died.
He magically comes back in the next game, and when he
Dude.
does, he'll be determined as always
How?
to rule the world with a Tekken.
Don't you mean Iron Fist? Oh, god damn it, Boomstick.
Is that what Tekken means? How do you survive being thrown into a volcano?
Sun-drenched streets of Southtown, USA. Should you ever find
Southtown?
yourself there on vacation, you can rest easy knowing the Howard Connection Protection Agency will keep you safe from the clutches
Howard?
of the local mafia.
Until you realize the Howard Connection is the mafia. Top-tier business model they got there.
And
I
in
mean,
control
yeah.
of both stands the legendary Geese
Keep
Howard.
keep themselves in
Okay,
business.
Liz, that was all sounding pretty badass until
And
you
has
said
some
his
nasty
name
scars.
was Geese. What kind of dork is named after a waterfowl? The only worst name I could think of would be Swan. His absentee dad may be an Austrian terrorist, but the
Ow.
only thing he's blowing up is his son's future.
After Geese's mother succumbed to an illness,
42,
they were
6
too
foot,
poor to
just like
treat.
they're both 6 foot.
15-year-old Geese tracked his father down to kill him.
Before getting completely wrecked by his half-brother Krauser, who was 9 years
Krauser.
old. Oof. Now the ultimate scrub lord.
These
found
families
the
are so
martial arts
messed up.
master Tung Fu Ru to gain ultimate power and take revenge.
Geese fights with a combination of the deep, strong stances and hard-hitting combos of karate, the quick, deadly blows of kickboxing, and his primary style, Aiki Jutsu.
Translating to hard
Sure.
soft, which again,
Really?
too easy. Aikido
All this hard
is all
soft?
about throws, counters, and locks. It focuses on using opponents' weight against them, kind of like it's.
So that's pretty much a non-factor because they both do it.
Can't forget the shit-eating catchphrases.
Predictable.
But what Geese was really there to learn was hippopotamus.
Jesus. With Hakyoku
What?
Seiken, Geese can absorb life energy, or chi, from the earth itself and mold powerful energy.
Kind of like Dragon Ball.
His Rapukin rockets across the ground like a buzzsaw, while Raging Storm is a massive fanged geyser that'll devastate anyone nearby.
He can imbue these attacks with lightning called down from the heavens, or enhance his strength and speed to perform blindingly fast combos like Deadly Rave and Rashomon.
Wait just a goddamn second,
But are any of these
Geese
big
just
enough
threw
to...
that poor man straight into the air and then patty cake his nuts on the way back down? That is pure evil.
Geese's master
Why?
felt the same way, sensing his pupil's darker intentions. So instead of entrusting the dojo's most secret of scrolls to Geese, he gave them
Scrolls,
to his other
immortality,
student,
and region.
Jeff.
God damn it,
Jeff.
Jeff. I hate him as much as Geese does. Kind of name is Jeff. Jeff.
Infuriated,
I know, right?
Geese left Tongue School to take
People
over
be named
Southtown's
James and just be one
existing
person.
empire and install himself as the city's new crime lord.
Who, for some reason, demands to dress up in karate gi at all times.
Well, Geese's appreciation for Japanese martial arts
I wouldn't
extends
mess
to
with somebody
culture as a
wearing
whole.
that.
Music, architecture.
He's a weeb, like a buff otaku Vito Corleone. Who do you think his waifu is? Himself? Ooh, I probably
Wait,
would
really?
too.
Wait,
don't
what?
know, I appreciate Geese's tenacity and business acumen. It reminds me of me. Inventing reality-bending weaponry for black markets around the globe has done my checkings account pretty well. Like my Cyber Goose.
Mega Goose Howard?
it-
Oh, please, Wiz. I've seen
Look
your
at it.
student loans from Mad Scientist U. It's a sideways 8 next to a
Side-
smiling
student
turd
loans.
emoji. Hey, here they sell
I went to college for
self-respect
5 days.
next to the dollar pizza place you like so much.
Dollar pizza. Haven't had that in forever.
Despite being a badass crime lord, Geese was still plagued by inadequacy. So he took out his anger on the lamest person he knew.
Terry Bogard. Oh.
And he did it in front of his kids. I'm sure that'll turn out well in a decade or two. Wow, this guy has got to be the pettiest bitch in all of Southtown. Next to Jeff.
Oh, you think
Yeah.
that's bad? How about when Geese had a son and left him and his mother in
What do you call his son,
When
Goose?
that son asked for help paying for his mom's illness,
Son kind of looks like Edward
Geese
Elric.
ignored him.
Wow, without a hint of irony. After successfully conquering Southtown, Geese hosted the
Control
King
people
of
with casualty
Fighters martial
blast.
arts tournament in order to solidify his
Fighters.
position as the strongest fighter around.
Which he basically was. Geese is powerful enough to obliterate entire swaths
Hmm.
of forest with his chi and defeat the reality warping entity Verse, who could create a hurricane
Huh?
the size of a stadium.
Even Takuma,
Okay.
ordnance was strong enough to
That's actually kind of a
redirect
small
blast from
hurricane.
the Zero Cannon, a city-annihilating satellite laser.
Considering the laser
City?
was intended to eradicate Southtown, which is a fictional stand-in for real-life South Miami, the blast would
I've
have
never been to
a
Miami.
yield of around 1.7 megatons.
And judging by how fast it reached the Earth's surface, it must have been moving at over 2% the speed of light. And Takuma was
2%.
fodder compared to Geese.
Seemingly unbeatable, Geese was finally
Okay.
confronted by Terry Bogard, the son of the man he murdered years before.
Oh, really? Oh!
Now
That's
that
where
man
I
has
saw
great
Geese
taste
before.
in hats. After one of the
I remember when I thought
fiercest
Terry
battles ever
Bogard, my
witnessed,
favorite
Terry
JoJo character,
defeated Geese and
you
threw
know?
him from the top of Geese Tower to his death until he came back, so Terry threw him off it again. You can't keep a good goose down.
Whether it be manipulating future events
Moo.
from the shadows or demonstrating his magnificent power in front of the whole world, Geese's tenacity will always strive to crown him the king of fighters.
Stay down, maggot.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The
Hi.
maps are set. We've run the data
Is this
through
gonna be
all
a... I don't know if
possibilities.
this will be a curve
But
stomp or not,
first,
because
if you
Season
wanna
8 has
know
some of
how
those.
Geese and Heihachi got to be dads in the first place, check out Adam and Eve. Hey, you know what?
Oh, okay, we are getting really frisky with the sponsors recently. Jesus Christ. I mean, I got my... Oh, God. Okay, I'm going with Mishima. I think it's the Mishima. I think it's the not Geese. Current record 67 and 45. I think he's faster. I think he has bigger strength feats. Because, like, those robots you were fighting. I mean, this dude fought against Terry Bogard. Like, that's his comparison.
Mishima, your night now begins.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next death battle is going to be, because, like, Season 8 has a lot of ones that have spoilers and stuff, like Blake and Mikasa. If there's ever a death battle that's skipped, it's because of spoilers. Like the Metal Gear Solid, that's why. This is still fresh if your nose is having fun.
I will stand my hands, reach your blood, old man.
At what age did Mishima's hair fall out and you get that pattern? Just dodge that. Oh, okay, or didn't dodge that one. Oh, well, there we go. Predictable. Too easy. Jesus. Someone's getting thrown off the cliff here. Probably 2 or 3 times, if I had to guess. Predictable. Oh, God. Ow. I mean, he does have Ki Blast. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's anything crazier than what Mishima can do. But imagine that they're on a volcano. Somebody's getting thrown in that volcano. Probably gonna be Mishima if I had to guess. Or maybe, because that's like what happened to him before, but they didn't kill him, so. Pretty cool. Oh, he stole his line. It was like Broly and Hulk where they like traded lines. I didn't actually know that until y'all told me. Song's kind of dope. What's going on with the volcano? Volcanoes shouldn't do that. Are they just hugging it out? Oh, okay. Let me just punch each other at the same time. Oh, Geese is down. Into the volcano. I don't think that's the end. Oh, he struck him with lightning? Are they about to fight? What? Oh, I don't think he's coming back from that one. Which I think... Oh, and he's stuck in the lava. Wouldn't you explode if you touch lava? Or I think simply you would just kind of like melt away. Okay. That's 3 in a row correct for me, which is awesome. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. I'll read every single comment, reply to a lot of them.
Soy sauce for Geese, because this goose was cooked.
I've never had soy sauce.
Both fighters had the brutal tenacity and martial arts mastery
Actually, I
to push
think I
each
might
other
have.
to the limit. But Heihachi just had the greater limits to push.
Sorry, Wiz, this
I've never
one
put
was
it on
obvious.
anything.
One of them throws people off cliffs, the other has people throw him off cliffs. Kind of a no-duh.
It was not a no-duh. In fact, Geese's wider variety
No-duh,
of
that's a
chi
place in
techniques
Charlotte.
were able to keep Heihachi at a distance, and his ability to draw chi from the earth meant he could spam them for as long as he wanted.
But Heihachi
Neither of them
has
had
plenty
healing
of
factors.
experience with projectile spammers like Kazuya, whose lasers are fast enough to reach outer space in seconds. He'd have no trouble getting in close.
Heihachi's
Yep.
decades of combat training over Geese
I think I got this one right for the right reasons.
adapt to his Aikijutsu. He's even defeated Aikido masters like Nina Williams before, so it wasn't entirely
Who?
new to him.
Ultimately,
All these
it
names
comes
you
down
have
to who
Nina
was
Williams.
Stronger, faster, and tougher. Both scale to characters like Jack and Takuma, who survived satellite lasers nearly equal to each other.
But both feats were performed pretty casually by weaker characters. So what
Yes.
could they do at their best? For Geese, let's look at his fight with Verse, who created that hurricane.
By measuring its
That's a
size
stadium
compared to
size.
the
That's
stadium
pretty
to get
small.
the mass of the clouds, making a storm that big would take about 1.8
Look at all these JoJo
gigatons
characters.
of TNT, about 1,000 times more powerful than the Zero Cannon that could destroy
Wow.
Southtown.
But we're not done. One single Jack unit was able to destroy a 6-mile-wide asteroid heading toward Earth.
This might be one of the first ones I got right
for
the right reasons.
It is nearly 8 gigatons
Most of the time it's
of
guessing.
TNT, over 4 times more powerful than Versus Hurricane.
And Heihachi can tear through jacks like nothing, which is crazy because that satellite laser it reacted to was moving at about 4% the speed of light, twice
Versus-
as fast as the Zero Cannon. and
Yeah, which is a
Geese's
big
fist.
difference.
Geese was a clever, ruthless opponent, but Heihachi's power, experience, and sheer bull-headed stubbornness allowed him to walk away the
And they're both the same height.
Man, this fight was so intense.
I'm
it
gonna keep
almost
saying
made
that.
me shit my pants.
The
Stop.
winner is Heihachi Mishima.
Stop. What's the next one gonna be? Maybe it won't be skipped? I don't
Thanks
know.
for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you
Which
can always get more
is-
Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle music linked in the description.
Oh, that's cool. You can now download battle music. Okay. That's... Yeah, Blake and Mikasa. That one is for sure going to be skipped because I do plan on reacting to Attack on Titan at one point. I actually just did a poll because you all get to decide what abridged I react to, what anime I react to, and what web shows I react to. Because you all voted and picked death battle over, I think it was Epic Rap Battles of History, actually. It was actually really close. And I actually just did a poll for my new anime because I just finished up with My Hero Academia. And Demon Slayer got like 39% of the votes, and then Attack on Titan and Cowboy Bebop got like 19% or something, which is kind of nuts. But let me know if you agree or disagree. I think my current record is what? I think I said, yeah, 68 and 45 now, which is awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're subscribed. Definitely leave some comments up below because I love reading your comments. I reply to a lot of them. Hopefully I made your day better because I'm here to make you smile. I'm not make you pay. That's why I have patrons. So thank you to everybody that's here. This is an enjoyable death battle. I can't believe. I thought for sure if I was a toss-up, I would have gone with Geese just because Geese. Also, I mean, Boomstick kind of burned me there on being named after a waterfowl. Gotta hurt my soul a little bit, man. A little bit. Just a little bit. But I really hope you enjoyed this death battle. I hope to see you back for the next one. I should be live streaming today at 5 p.m. over on Twitch. You want to check me out there? I'd greatly appreciate that. But until next video, take care and cue the music.